So you want a shiny den, but you don't know where to start? Well, I got you, because I've been doing this for a little over a year, and I can teach you how to get a shiny den super easily. Just follow my steps and you have a shiny den in no time. And while you're at it, consider dropping a like and a sub, because that helps the channel a ton, and it's completely free. Okay, enough with the intro, let's get some free shinies. So I've loaded into Pokemon, and the first thing you want to go to check is to see if you have enough wishing pieces. Depending upon how much you want to try, you should have around like 20 to 30 wishing pieces. That's a good like measure of how much wishing pieces you should have. So I have about 50 right here. They look like this, and basically you want to throw your wishing piece into a den and it sparks up a beam, a red beam or a purple beam. The next step is optional, but depending on if you want to know which Pokemon are in your den, I suggest you should look at the site, because it shows you all the Pokemon in that den and it shows you how to get to that den. After finding your den, locate it on the map. So I'm going to be doing this den. I believe this is like a bug or grass type den. And once you're in front of the den, go in front of it and save. So the site is going to show you two listings, a rare beam and a common beam. The beam right next to me in this den, that is a red beam or a common beam. So whichever one you want, you can choose which one you want, but I will be showing you how to get a rare beam so that you can get a rare beam out of the den. That takes a little bit more work, but let me show you guys how to do it. So first thing you want to do is set your text speed to slow. That is very important, okay? Text speed too slow. I have it on fast because I'm more experienced. So yeah, set it to slow. And also you want to turn autosave off, okay? Please turn autosave off. If you don't do that, it's gonna mess it up because it saves every time you go into a den. So make sure you turn autosave off. All right, it should be right here. Autosave off. After you have autosave off and your text speed is set to slow, you want to throw your wishing piece into the den. So it should give you this prompt, and it should say, there doesn't seem to be anything in this den. Do you want to throw a wishing piece? Hit yes. And then it says, would you like to save your adventure? And this is the screen where you want to pay attention, okay? You want to pay attention. Before or after you click yes, you want to immediately hit the home button so you can see which den you're getting, okay? And if it's not the den you want, if it's not the beam you want, like if it's not the rare beam, so say you're going after the rare beam, if it's not the rare beam, then you want to exit out and try again. So I hit yes and I hit the home button, and I see it, and it's not a purple beam, which is the rare beam that I'm looking for. You see it's red beam right there. It hasn't completely saved my thing yet. So I want to hit the X button, close out, and try that again. And you want to keep doing that until you get a rare beam, only if you want a rare den. But basically, if you want a rare beam, keep doing that process over and over again until you get a rare beam. It usually doesn't take that long, but sometimes it does. So, take your time and get it. Alright guys, so I just got a rare beam, and this is what it looks like. You've probably seen it in the wild area before. And this is a rare beam. It has rarer Pokemon in it. That's why it's called a rare beam. So the next step, you guys need to go into the den. It should have the Pokemon that listed in the site Serebii. It should have the Pokemon. So what you want to do is you want to switch to your strongest Pokemon and fight it until it dies. You just gotta kill it, okay? This part is pretty straightforward. You just battle the Pokemon, catch it in any Pokeball. Alright? Just do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this part out because it's unnecessary to show, waste more time. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it out. Okay, so I just caught the Pokemon, and once you get to the screen, hit add to your party, and then you want to put it at the very bottom slot. And you don't have to do this, you can put it in your box, but my box is really unorganized and you could lose it. And you want to make sure you have the Pokemon that you caught out of the den, okay? And so once you're out of the den, the beam should go away. Don't cry yet, it's not gone forever. That's why you turned autosave off. If autosave was on, it would save it, and you wouldn't be able to get your den back, your beam back, okay? So this is why autosave is off, so that you can exit out if it's a good beam. So yeah, you just want to stay put, and I'll show you guys the next step. And yeah, do not save once you're here. That's why we turned off autosave. Don't save. Don't save. Please don't save. I said that in the last video too. Do not save. Do not save. Okay, the next step in the process is to trade the Pokemon you caught in the den to a bot that will check the seed. And the seed will tell you how many days you have to skip until that is a shiny den. So you're looking for a number that is kind of small, because you're gonna be inputting the days one by one until you get to the shiny den. So you're looking for around 1,000 or less. With help from an amazing person, Void, he allowed us to use his Discord server to help check the Pokemon from our dens to see how many more days until it is shiny, because he has an amazing Discord bot in his server that allows us to check the seed. So you want to go to Voidu Seed Checker and you want to type in # check my seed, exactly how I typed it right in the video. And from there, it should give you a message, and that message will give you a code. Okay, so I'm going to be checking my seed now and trading it to the bot. Make sure to connect to the internet, and this is my code that I am using for the seed checker. So this is the code for the bot, and the bot should automatically get into a trade with you. So I'm searching for the bot. His name is Voidu, so make sure it's Voidu. Make sure it's not some random, you know, I've gotten some randoms before. That was in the old method with the doo-doo bot. So this is Void. So make sure you trade the Pokemon that you caught in the den. That's why I put it in the party, so you know that's your Pokemon. So it cancels the trade, that's normal. And from there, you need to look at the message the bot gave you, because it gives you the details on your seed. So you got to go check that. And I absolutely got a garbage seed. I got 17,000 for a star shiny and then 30,000 for a square shiny. And we were looking for a frame around 1,000. So 17,000 is not what you want. So if that happens, you want to save. Okay, you want to save your game right here in front of the den, because that den is no good. That beam is no good, so you don't need it anymore. And you want to just repeat the process. Try to get that rare beam, and then you want to go catch the Pokemon and then trade it to the bot up until you get a seed that you're happy with, that's around, you know, 1,000 or less. Okay, so I want to do that, and I'm going to cut to the part where I get a good seed. All right, a good beam. All right, so I just got a really good seed for 600 frames for a star shiny. So that is really good. It's under 1,000 like I want it. So as soon as you get that number, as soon as you get that desired, you know, that desired frame, that desired number, you want to get that number. Okay, so mine is 600 as you saw in the picture. So 600, and you want to subtract 3 from that number. Okay, chat, you want to subtract 3. So mine would be 597. So you subtract 3 from it. Any number you get, just subtract 3. Trust me, okay? Trust me. The reason we subtract 3 from it is so that we can roll the den. And for those of you guys who don't know what rolling the den is, it means that we can get a new shiny Pokemon every single time by saving 3 days before the actual shiny date, so that we can advance forward using a glitch and making the Pokemon change every single time. So you can make your different Pokemon change throughout that den, that specific den that you saw with all the Pokemon on that site. So you can change it out through each Pokemon. So now that I got my desired frame, I want to exit out. Okay, don't save, just exit out. Okay, like I said, you have autosave off for a reason. You don't want to save, like I said before, so that you can get that same seed back. And make sure when you load up back into Pokemon, it's that same Pokemon you fought. Okay, it's the same Pokemon, same stars, everything. It should be the exact same. If not, there's a problem. You should restart it. Make sure you have autosave off, and you know, if there's no den, if there's no beam, then you saved. Okay, then you didn't want to do that. You have to turn autosave off. But I go into here, and I should have the same exact Pokemon, Rare Beam, Roselia, that I did before, and then I traded it to the bot. So this is the same Pokemon, and it has 600 frames on it until the next is a shiny. Okay, next step, what you're gonna want to do is go to your town map and fly to the nearest Pokemon Center, and you do this so that you can, you know, advance dates on your Switch without it glitching. So we're advancing the dates on the Switch so that, or this is not a Pokemon Center, but this will work as well. You know, a closed area, a closed building. So you want to advance dates on your Switch so that it advances the frames. So every time we move up, it's subtracting from that initial number that we had. So 600, and every time I move up a date, it goes down, it gets lower, up until that shiny dead date, okay? Up until the shiny dead date. So once we're in a closed area, like the train station or a Pokemon Center, go to System Settings, and what I want you guys to do is synchronize your clock, synchronize it off. So that makes it today's date, and it stops at whatever time. So make sure the synchronize is off, so it's not connected to the internet. You want to click the Ycom, click the plus button to connect to the internet. Make sure you're connected. It should say it right here, but my thing's blocking it. And now we're going to be doing the battle glitch. The battle glitch allows us to skip dates on the Switch, and it skips the days in Pokemon so that we can get to the shiny date. And I will show you guys how to do that through my phone. I'll take a video of it because you need it in handheld mode so that you can go to do airplane mode. And let me show you guys what it looks like. So I click on link battle and I go to single battle. After going to single battle, it should start looking for a trainer. So this should usually take like 10 seconds, and then you'll find a trainer somewhere around the world. And so it's searching, and then it says I found a trainer. So after I found a trainer, what I need to do is press the home button, and then I go to System Settings, and then hit airplane mode right there, and turn it on, and then turn it off. So now you want to use your fingers, hit the back button, and then click on Pokemon Sword. It gives you an error message, that's fine. Click on the close button, and then you should be back in the game and the glitch is activated. So after you do that glitch, like I just showed you guys in that video, you should be able to hit the home button and go back into the game, and it should flash for literally less than a second. So if it does that, that's how you know you did it correctly. And by the way, this method, you know, this is not bannable. You're completely safe by doing this. So, you know, you should know you did it right when it flashes, okay? And your game's not broken, trust me, okay? So, like I said before, we have that frame, and I said 600, but we subtract 3. So mine is 597. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at today's date. We're gonna go to System Settings, and we're gonna see what today's date is on the Switch. So for me, it's May 26th, 2021. So I'm gonna say, what is 500? I'm gonna type this on Google, 597 days from today. Okay, from today. And it should say, in the future sometime, it should say, mine says January 13th, 2023. So you don't want to put 597 because that's my frame. But whatever number you guys have, subtract it by 3 and say how many days from today it is. So say if you have 1,000, subtract 3 from 1,000 and say how many days from today is that. And it should give you a date. So mine says January 13th, 2023. So that is the day I want to save. At. And this is very important here. I want to save at January 13th, 2023. And I want to advance my days on the Switch up until I get to January 13th, 2023. And if you do it wrong, you're gonna mess up and it's not gonna be shiny. So you want to take this very, very carefully and slowly. And you want to, the faster way to do this is to use your fingers. And I'll be showing you guys right now how to do it with your fingers. Okay, so as I'm skipping the dates, I want to make it seem like the dates are actually moving up on my Switch. So when I get to the end of the month, I make sure to move the month up 1 and move the day up 1 so that it actually resembles the month moving up. If you accidentally miss not doing that, it could potentially mess up. Okay, so as soon as you finish skipping your dates on your Switch, make sure you save. As soon as you finish, go to here and save. Do not close out, save. save, okay? And after you save, go to your den in the wild area on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay, so once you're at your den, make sure you save in front of the den. And as soon as you save, you're able to exit out of your game. So make sure you exit out of the game to get rid of the glitch. Because if not, your glitch is gonna mess you up whenever you're trying to do this, do the den skipping or the date skipping. So make sure you close out. So after closing out of my game, I'm back in and the glitch is deactivated. You should know it's deactivated if you hit the home button and go back in and it doesn't flash. So I look into the den and it's a different Pokemon. It's not Roselia, it's a Shriftree. And that's good because I know it skipped the dates. And if it's the same Pokemon, it's fine. It could have just skipped to that same exact Pokemon. But this one is not shiny. I told you to subtract 3 days from your initial date. And that is because you want to roll the den. And let me show you what rolling the den is. Before you do anything, hit the home button. Go to the system settings. And what I like to do personally, you don't have to do this, but I set everything to just 1. I just set everything to 1, and I just set that to 2020. So I just set 1/1/2020, and that just helps me guide to know when the shiny den is on. The date that the shiny is on is the 4th of January. That's how I know it's the 4th. So I hit invite others, and I hit system settings. I go all the way to system and I move this up to the 2nd, and I do this over and over again. Sorry, my dog's barking. I do this over and over again until it is the 4th. So I go back and it says there's energy pouring out of the den. That means it's the den. That means it's a new den. It's the same Pokemon, it's a new den though. So I do this again, okay? I do it again up until I get to the 4th. So this is the 3rd. I put it up. I go in. I hit quit. I hit yes. And I do it one more time up until the 4th. So I hit invite others, hit system settings, and I go to here and put it up by 1. And this one should be a shiny. And if it's shiny, you did it correctly. And here it is. So let's see. I hit, it looks completely normal. It's a Ferrothorn. And I hit don't invite others so I can check to see if it's shiny. The only way to check is to go in the den. And you can go into the den, you'll be completely fine. Because you saved 3 days before. And that's shiny. Congratulations. If it is shiny, you did it right. But if not, go back, see what you did wrong. And yeah, that's really good. So now from here, you can exit out, because you saved 3 days before. And you can just do that same process to change the Pokemon over and over again. So things may look a little different. I'm wearing a different shirt. It's a different day. I realized I didn't record an outro for the video, so here's the outro. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys got your shiny den, make sure to go leave a like. And if you guys didn't, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys did wrong and what you guys need help with, because I will personally help you guys. The Discord bot that Voidy made and my Discord is going to be down in the description below, as well as my Twitch, so go check that out. Go drop a sub if you guys thought this was helpful, and I do appreciate you guys for watching the video. So let me know down in the comments what you guys need help with, and I will answer all your guys' questions. But anyways, have a nice one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.